Genshin Impact is starting to annoy me. And mind you, I'm someone who absolutely loves this game. I've played the game a lot and I enjoy the story, but what I've seen and what they're doing literally makes no sense. You may already know the little bit of news that I want to talk about due to the thumbnail of the video, but if you don't, let's get into the video. Hey, what is up guys, it's Mordant. Now, this is my second channel where I cover news in a more rapid fire style, so make sure you're subscribed to this channel and also make sure that you're subscribed to the main channel. And while you're doing that, also make sure to follow me on Twitter and also join the hideout on Discord so you can actually link stuff to me that I can actually potentially make videos on this channel. But with that being said, let's talk about what exactly Genshin has done that is getting me so upset. So, earlier today, Genshin put out a new developer discussion, and the title goes, "One-click time skip for quests and character talent demo videos added." Now, when I read this title the first time, my brain thought that we had finally gotten a skip button in the game. And if you're reading this on screen right now and you're still wondering how this is not in fact a skip button, allow me to show you exactly what it is that they're talking about. So this on screen is what they're talking about. It's a feature that allows you to skip to the time that the quest needs. I have no words. I have absolutely no words. Like, you guys will legit add a feature that I don't think a lot of people would have actually cared about. Mind you, this is a good feature. I don't deny that this is a good feature. But what happened to, I don't know, adding an actual skip button for the story? What is wrong with you? It's so frustrating. Honestly, it is very, very frustrating because it doesn't make sense. You guys can actually add a feature that will skip going to the pause menu, going to click the clock, having to scroll all the way to the actual time that we need to actually go into the quest, but you guys cannot add a button that could potentially skip the story quest. And you know that there are people who play your game with multiple accounts. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid at this point, honestly. It doesn't make any sense. Why do they do this? Listen, I'm absolutely frustrated at this point because this just shows that they have the capabilities to do this. They just do not actually want to do this. Why? Why? Why wouldn't you add something that you know a lot of people in your game will appreciate? And I don't care for all the people who say this is a story-driven game and so they don't need to skip, but bullshit! And forgive me for cursing here, but bullshit, man! Like, you guys, there are people who play this game with multiple accounts. I had 3 accounts. It is not at all fun having to relive quests over and over and over and over. If I've seen the quest already, just let me skip and go to the things that are more important. Why are you adding a feature that will make quests easier, but not adding a feature that can actually help consumers with their time? It's absolutely stupid. You know what? At a point, I wanted to actually make this like a dedicated video on the main channel, but I don't even think I'm going to bother. I'm just going to leave it as is. Let's look at the reactions though from other people. So we have Ziox, who, just like me, also did not see that this was a time skip option. He said, "I saw one-click skip and my heart raced, excitement boiling and blood pumping. I ran home at full speed, running into everyone, and as an elderly woman dropped her groceries all over the pavement, I exclaimed, 'Sorry, a skip button is here, I have to go.'" But to my dismay, Mihoyo, why? No, seriously, why? This literally makes no sense. And no one can convince me otherwise. This makes no sense. Let's look at more reactions. We have this reaction from the Nigerian perspective. By the way, if you aren't subscribed to this guy's channel, go subscribe to his channel. I absolutely love his content. But he says, there should be a university that studies how this company pumps out nothing after nothing for 5 years straight. This shit is talent at this point. And I don't actually disagree, because how? They did this with the artifact presets thing. Like, you guys can just add artifact presets, but no, we'll do something else entirely different. And each time they keep trying to bait people into thinking that they finally done what the community wants, but then they just pull a curveball and then we see that it's something else entirely. Makes no sense. We have some other reactions like, greatest bait of all time, Hoyoverse. I applaud you for this one. Absolutely stupid. I like this one the most. Genshin be like. Here's this reaction. I'm just finding more and more reasons why I can't defend or come back to Genshin. How hard is it to just add a simple skip button when literally every other gacha game has it? Mind you, I'm going to talk about NTE in this video, but NTE in its beta tests has always had a skip button. Wuthering Waves has a skip button. What is wrong with you? Oh my god. There's this quote that goes, Genshin players versus reading. Like, honestly, I take the L for this one because I shouldn't have raised my expectations so high, but okay. And if we look at the comments, Red Skip went to read the discussion, and this is me. I can't. My goodness. I am absolutely very, very frustrated. You know what? I'm just going to leave the tweet links down below. You guys can go look at this and see for yourselves the amount of reactions that people have. This is just stupid at this point. Like, I said it already. I like Genshin. I really like Genshin. One of my favorite story arcs has been the Fontaine story arc. And with all of the stuff that they've been doing with Natlan and Not Cry, like, they're cooking, but why, Genshin? Why? Why are you guys doing this? It makes no sense. It really makes no sense. Either way, let's move on to something else. Duet Night Abyss announced that they are going to be doing the global launch of the game in the last quarter of the year 2025. So anywhere between October to December, we will be seeing the full release for Duet Night Abyss. Now, there were a few people in the comments who were talking about optimizing the game for mobile and complaining about how the beta on mobile didn't feel good. I'm really hoping that they can actually fix most of these issues, and I wish them good luck actually launching this. NTE's beta test is ending on the date I'm recording this, which is the 16th of July, and they made a post and they talked about a lot of things. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to make a full-on dedicated video for these things, but I have seen that a lot of people were complaining about different kinds of bugs, and I have actually seen some of those bugs in some people's videos. I personally got into the beta test, but I wasn't able to actually play the game because the laptop that I had gotten, thinking that it would probably be able to run the game, it had a GTX 970, was not able to run the game. So I guess that's on me for expecting a 970 to be able to run the game, but it's all good and fine. I really hope that they can work on all of the issues that they were having with this beta test, and I hope that very, very soon they will have a full-on launch on their hands. But with all of that being said, thank you all so much for watching the video. As you can see, the video is already getting quite long as is. That's why I'm trying to keep everything as short as I possibly can. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also check out the main channel. The main channel is where I do discussion videos, lore videos, challenge videos, and news videos, dedicated news videos, as opposed to talking about different kinds of topics in one video, which is what I do on this channel. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter and also join the Hideout on Discord. You can reach out to me and send me stuff that I can use to make content on this second channel, on either of those channels, Twitter and Discord being the best ways to actually do that. And if I like it, or if I'm able to, I'll add it to a video and then we go from there. But with that being said, I will catch you all in the next video. Peace, guys.